Hello everyone, it's King Goji Hunter back again with making a video. I know I said I'm not gonna make any live action videos anymore, but I decided I want to make one because I'm not really an editor. I can't really edit like pictures on like in videos or whatever the hell you call it. Today I want to talk about this weapon I came up with, but there's some drawings here before we get started. I know Cardin have said all the weapons like could be possible for Monster Hunter. I think like 15 of them, like the chain blade or whatever he says. The chain blade, the something with fists, I forgot. Yeah, I did watch the video, I think a few days ago, and I thought of this weapon while making the other video I posted in Monster Hunter. Yep. And you're probably asking why why you're not making any more animations. I don't have the black paint, the ones I use of any of my figures I do use, because all my figures I do make, they all need black for some reason, all of them do. And I have a lack of black paint, so I'd probably have to go to Hobby Lobby later and refine it again. Yeah. Not really great. Not really great. Ugh, can't really speak today. And this is my attempts to make a robot version of Rathalos. I'm planning to do that, but I'm not gonna use this though. I'm not gonna use it. And there's my attempt here to draw a skull crawler with powers of like a Devil Joe. Yeah. And there goes the Safi Jiva, the Safi Jiva drawing. Yeah, you see the markings, his little star thing going on. I forgot what it's called. There's Fatalis. Yep, I draw them the best I can. It's not really the best. I really don't care. Kadora as Devil Joe elements. Here we go. Before we get started with this, I know I'm trying to hold this up a little bit, but I found a figure of I can make my favorite monster, Angie Boy, and I'm gonna make him with this. Saw this guy at Goodwill, and I decided, let's make a Angie Boy out of him. Very chunky Angie Boy. Yeah, I thought of making one of those when I get out of here, of course. I'm not going to do it now. That's why I'm not uploading any stop motions, because when I do something, it's a higher chance that I'm not going to be here long and I have to hold production, and that's not good. So anyways, this is the Dagger Eagle, or Dagger Hawk, or something. Oh, you know, I didn't really call it the correct. I never gave it a name. So the definitive name for this is Dagger Falconry, or something with the word falconry. So when Rage Gaming, Carton was saying about any weapons could be possible in Monster Hunter, he mentioned anything like real, like weapons can be possible to use. So the beginning of Monster Hunter, when Insect Glaive did not exist, they were thinking having a bird inside of a weapon, like before Insect Glaive. Then it switched it to the insect. This is the same idea, but it's a little bit different, except for you like jumping and get in the air. You're basically in the ground, and is the only one that goes in the air and does a lot of serious damage. Your weapon is basically that character in Devil May Cry. Like, he can use animals, but you have a little bit of weaker weapon. It's just your animal do a little bit of hard work. It's like a team type of weapon. But anyways, your weapon, your bird, you can able to fly and go towards the monster, and it can go like swoops. So it can like hit this. It could get like its wing and just hit the side of the other monster and does serious blows. No matter what type of weapon you're using, your weapon changes whatever elements your bird can have. So if your weapon has a fire weapon, it can change your bird into a fire bird, or a dragon element bird, or electricity bird. And every single attacks of your bird does, it will give negative energy of whatever element you have and dish it out towards the monster. So your bird can actually attack with the talons or the wings, or it can easily pick. And also it can kind of be like a little glider as well. So it can the bird can basically grab you if you're in the air or something. You can use them as a little gliding mantle. It's not going to be that long range of like that long time you can fly. You can do like a little hover, then you're immediately brought down. So yes, I thought of having this type of mechanic. As for the weapon, you only have like a little dagger. Your knife you have in like every hunter, that's your weapon. That's nothing else. And your bird is your second weapon. So your bird, when he's busy attacking the monster and farming you more parts, you can attack the other side, and the monster will ignore you and immediately attack the Falcon. But I'm not going to have the Falcon with a time limit. It can't do this for a whole period amount of time. It can only do it a brief time. So it can probably do same. So how long it can stay there? It can stay there at least same thing as I think like a mine. Like, you know those bombs in the light bow gun you could shoot down and it has 60 seconds? That's how long your bird can last. 60 seconds per use. And it shows an hourglass when you use him, like a little tiny one. So when you use him, and when he's done, he go fly back towards you, and you could just use your axe. Well, not axe. Well, I draw it like an axe, but it's like a blade, like a little dagger, like a little sword or something. But anyways, you can use your dagger, and you can go run towards him and do large sweeping attacks. You kind of do this type of action with the weapon. You just this is going to be a worse attempt, but this is your hand and this is the blade, and you could do wishing, wish on it, on the sides. And you can do serious blows to the monster, and it does a combo. So you can press up, you could press, I think, X. Well, I have an Xbox One, so I know the controls of the Xbox more than the PlayStation 4, so I'm just going to use that for the base. So when you press A, it does a normal attack. When you press I think it's X on this one. I don't know. I've been playing the Switch multiple times, so I kind of get those controls more confused. But anyways, when you press the up tilt, it does a swooping up. So when you do 2 swoops, it does an instant combo, and it will knock down the monster just a little brief of time. or stun him. And you can do swooping until when your bird is ready, and you can use them again. So this weapon here is like more of a farming weapon, and more of the weapons like if you want something done, you can do it yourself. Or it's like that type of weapon. It's not really strong, but is actually fun to use. And it's like a palico in a way. You can change the whole look of the bird, or like the colors and all that. You can give them polka dots if you want to, make them look like a hipster, a Nazi. I really don't care. You can do anything like a palico, but you can't change the armor. That's only for changing weapons. You can give him. So say like you have a Kusala weapon, and your Kusala weapon does. I actually don't know what element he actually used. I know he used wind, but I guess dragon element. I'm going to say that. He used like dragon element. Your bird can actually use like the weapon and actually like give him a little bit of armor. So when you get when you get a weapon, it actually changes the appearance of the bird. So it matters what type of weapon you use, and it can change the abilities it has. So, and also another thing, it can So I'm thinking maybe it could do something else except for those things. It can be like a little gliding mantle, or it can maybe deflect the attacks on the monster. So example, if the monster does a beam effect towards your bird, towards the character that you're playing as, your bird will immediately fly towards you and attempt to shield you before you get like beamed. And when he gets beamed, he has a high chance of dying. But that rare chance he doesn't, he can actually like use it against the monster and dish out damage. See, that will be a game changer right there. And your weapon is stronger, but your bird and you can do the best work. So say like Banjo and Kazooie and Smash Brothers. Your bird is your arsenal. Without it, you're basically just doing brute damage without it. And you can't do like aerial attacks. And your character is kind of a bit slow. And it's basically like that. I know it sounds kind of a goofy, not gooper, a goofy concept. But I think it's actually a good weapon you can actually use in Monster. I think it's actually a good idea if Capcom decided to think back on the whole bird weapons idea. But anyways, this is my thoughts of what type of weapon can be in Monster Hunter. This one of them as the dagger Falcon, dalgan Falcon. No, I said dalgan Falcon. Dagger Falcon. That's my thoughts on it. And see you guys in the next video. And hopefully I move out and do Scott Motions. So see you later. Goodbye.